Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Yeah, we're back on the Kop TV and we're back with a win. And Darren, aka Daz TV, is back with the fresh fade. How
Fresh
are we,
fed.
fella?
I'm good. I got up this morning, a little bit of a jelly head because I was on a stream last night. James Redmond's as well. Like and subscribe to this as well. With a couple of beers, with a quiz, it was all well, ends well. And then this morning I got up, so I needed something fresh. So I treat myself Saturday, treat myself before a big game, and of course the outcome was the outcome. And again, another big win.
Come on.
Unreal.
Get
Brilliant.
in there, right? Let's dissect it finally, Darren, like a steak. The first half, I mean, we were just speaking before we went on air. The first half, it was starting to look like things might be going down the same old road that they have been in the last 6 games at Anfield. We're 1-0 down at half time. First of all, let's get your thoughts on, was that offside or was it an absolute joke of a decision? I'm pretty sure which one you're going to answer.
I'm going to say an absolute joke of a decision because in the context of play, it's not VAR, by the way, it's the people behind it and how I can see it and other people can see it, and it turns out to be the decision is what it is. I don't understand it for the life of me and how they can justify these decisions. But look, I mean, we went in at half time, we were a better team, with more shots, with more possession. We looked like we were going to get a goal, but we just, Alisson, 2 errors in 2 games. Look, he's had a rough ride, a rough year, but he's got to do a lot better on that. You know, I think it's easy to point fingers at Kabak going in there or Nat Phillips, but well, it was more at Kabak's post because he was with Watkins. But look, we need to be doing better, and Alisson didn't do enough for it, and we got to say it as it is. He didn't, but Bobby scores. He took it well. He was composed, and it should have been a goal, and it wasn't. And we've had to do it the hard way. The lads had to regroup, and it did look like, I'm not going to lie, 5 minutes into the second half, it looked like it's going to be one of these games again. If we can score, it'll be something. But to lose 6 home games out of 6 and not score is relegation form. But to now be eventually back in the top 4, we've had 3 wins out of 3 now in the league. Wow, giving ourselves a big chance. Trent is being rolled off. He was poor midweek. Gareth Southgate thrown him off. The national critics are getting to him now, which he shouldn't let get to, because for Liverpool, he's been absolutely phenomenal. He's only 22. Isn't he years of age still? Probably just the start of 23. But what a player he is. He's very unique, one of his kind. Anybody that's going to be a right full looks now to be a Trent Alexander-Arnold because of how his game's developed and the type of new full-back that's emerged in the modern day game. And what a goal at the end. I mean, latest of late goals at the top end. We've seen it so many times. We've seen Curtis Jones do it last year against Villa. We've seen Gerrard-esque. We've seen unbelievable Liverpool players in the past doing that. But to get it at the latest of late goals, when all that pressure was on him, there was so much onus on him to come out and have a good game, he delivered it. My man, my captain, unbelievable. What a man. Scouse Cafu comes up with it, and that was just exceptional. One of our best results and a really good performance, I thought, as well, overall today.
Yeah, I mean, listen, of course we're all so happy that we've won the game. The last minute winner kind of papers over the cracks of it. Maybe a disappointing performance. I mean, if you look at the amount of times we give the ball away today, is there an argument to say that we're lucky to come away?
What I mean there, just to emphasise on a performance, it wasn't free-flowing football. It wasn't heavy metal rock and roll stuff what Jurgen is implemented. It was a game of grit, fight, determination, attitude. And maybe I got carried away in saying it was a great performance. I'll take a bit of that away, but I still think the performance was really good in terms of how many times this season, since the 1st of January to now, have we seen Liverpool going out and not having that attitude, that commitment, that passion, that desire, that urgency, not setting the tempo, not having that, let's say, I always go back to the basics. They haven't done it. Today, we done that in abundance. We were really good. We kept very composed. We were very compact, and we fought for every ball. We gave away a couple of balls, but we have to remember Villa are a very good side. You know, Villa are, some would say, punching above their weight this season. Last season, they went to the last day of the season. They stayed up and probably lucky to stay up. They spent just under 80 million in the transfer market. They're having the seasons of their life so far because they've beaten 0-7-2. They went away to Arsenal, beat them. They've had so many great results this season against the so-called bigger teams and great performances as well, by the way. So for us today to play the way we did, to conduct ourselves in the way we did, to keep that manner of professionalism, to be compact, composed, and to just give Villa that 1-0 up, 1-0 going in at half time. Villa will be usually disappointed to have lost that game, and to come back. And remember, we're the team that since the start of the year, they scored one Premier League game at Anfield. That was a penalty against City. So you could say we were really off it, you know what I mean? And for us to come back and put in that performance and come back with the late goal when it looked like we were running out of optimism and hope, it's sensational for me. And I will use those words, sensational. And as I said, top four's on, Trent is back. I'm high in emotions here, so don't quote everything I'm saying, but what to do quote is that we are back, top four is on and Trent is back, and I feel all round it was a really professional performance.
Yeah, when you see that goal go in, it does, or it meant that we have now won 3 in a row in the Premier League, conceded 1 in 3. The next game, obviously, in the Premier League is Leeds, and then it's Manchester. I think it's Newcastle, then Manchester United. I mean, listen, we're not saying that the top 4 is by any means going to be easy, but having a nice little bit of form now, it's definitely not going to hurt. Can we finish in the top 4? I'm going to ask you again.
24 points to go, 7 games left. Yes, absolutely, we can. I mean, I'd be wrong to say we could last week, and then, look, forget about Madrid. It was Champions League, different competition, different gravy, different team, full of world-class experienced players. A lot of them won 4 European Cups, some won World Cups, European Championships. Some of those players have dominated. So forget about that game, because I think you have to, because we're talking solely just Premier League now. I would say, yes, we can, because Wolves away was a really tough game. Wasn't a lot in it. We got the goal. Arsenal, we absolutely bossed them. As I said on my preview today, we didn't win every first ball or every second ball, because we won every first. We were that good. We went to their backyard, we smoked them, we skilled them. Everything that you could do, we done. We were brilliant. And another day, we would have probably had 6 or 7 against Arsenal. Only for our confidence is a little bit of an issue. We're still not as clinical. We're still a little bit hesitant sometimes. That spark and creativity, you can see, is coming back a bit. But 67% of possession today, I think, with 23 shots on goal, we won 7 corners, with 10 or 11 probably shots on target, or maybe even 12. So we're getting there. You know, we are, for so long at Anfield, we are pessimistic, we are pedestrianised, there was sideways passing. I've seen on a stat today on Sky Sports, we had 113 shots in those games at Anfield, and we'd 1 goal. That's unbelievable. But I can guarantee you, probably 100 out of those 113 shots were really basic half chances. There was nothing really clear cut in it. But yeah, top 4, Alex, it's on. It's we're going all the way with this. Absolutely. I'll say this now, and I'll put my hands up. They're up high. We're going all the way, absolutely, and it could go as far as the end. But I'm absolutely buzzing, high in emotions now. I'm getting the emotions getting the better of me, but I'm trying to keep a realistic state of mind, and everything is telling me yes. And I've said this for a long time in these streams. There's something in my gut this season that is telling me the season's not just over. Don't write it off. It might be number 7. All the omens around Istanbul, Messi, Ronaldo going out, beating the German opposition's 2 goals. The last time we done that in 2019, 2005, we won it. Then I'm thinking this season, for all the factors, everything that's went against us, between decisions, injuries, by the way. I mean, 20-something. I've ran out how many injuries we've had. If we finish in the top 4 this season, that is going to be some statement of intent. It really will be, and it will show. And what is getting me there is, okay, the mentality isn't the same as last season, but we've Jurgen Klopp, we've some still terrific players in that team, and we still have some players that have that burning passion, desire, and will show that attitude. Now that the going's going to get tough, let's see if we can go all the way and get top 4. But I'm backing us, absolutely. Now, I think, as I said last week on this, there's not 4 better teams in this league than us, and I don't believe Spurs, Everton, West Ham over 38 games, because it is over that, are better than us. I don't think so. Absolutely no way do I think that. And I'm not accepting anyone else that says they are, because we'll see. It's 31 games now, 7 to go. Big 24 points to play for. I'm up for it. I just hope the lads have the same attitude and passion as I do. And obviously hopefully, you as well, Alex, and all of us. Yes, hopefully. Yeah.
Hopefully, man. Matthew Kelly says, up the boys. Let's get that top 4. Darren, thank you so much, mate. We'll see you on Wednesday night after the Madrid game. Everyone, go and subscribe to Daz TV. I'm just
big up to you as well, Alex, for seeing the great news on the studio, and that you're doing great stuff there. And everyone like and subscribe to this channel as well. Alex has grown onwards and upwards, and next season in the Champions League, we'll be in the new Nike. There'll be a new Kop TV studio. Hopefully, I can get there sometime when all these restrictions is.
Well, bro, listen. I'm moving to Liverpool. I don't know if people know this too
Yeah.
much, but I'm moving to Liverpool in July.
July.
So guys, a lot more content, and trust me, when the fans are back, trust me, the Kop TV is going like that because we'll be back out every single game, home and away. That was what we were doing before COVID anyway. But yeah, Darren, big up to you,
And
my
I'll have
bro,
my
and
new
I'll see you
place. I'll
soon.
have my studio, my new crib as well. So all's
There you
well,
go.
ends well. Big up to us all. Thanks, Alex, buddy. Take care.
Go on,
Get
lad.
in.
In a bit,
Get in.
fella. Right, next up, Welford TV.